slaying my brothers. There is no stable ground. You failed at oath. Inserting rounds. Honor our champion talisman. Filthy fiends follow for the last time. That silence intimidates violence. Just under the surface. No foe. Attain victory alone, and honor my brother's sacrifice. Fresh cartridge.
Be right back, guys. We'll deal with the key.
There you go.
This galaxy is not yours, it's ours. Thank the throne for this sturdy shit. Banner, ready to deploy. Lieutenant Titus, we have secured the Militarum depot.
Activate the Quartermaster's console and wake the machine spirit. Instructed to load the implosive warhead onto the train and assist it when necessary.
Alien integral flag. Lessons as amplify our ranks. Transfer Nova Cannon implosive warhead to the supply train.
Commencing transfer protocols. Attention. Services not found. Operators required to complete the transfer process.
Fresh magazine. Who will act as operator? Command ritual undertaken. Reload.
A little coordination is all that is needed. Got the console working.
Foul period. Mark. Fumbling tactical advantage. Jump pack refuel. Enemy. Inserting rounds. Shoot them, not me.
Provide your command authorization to dispatch payload to the supply team.
Done and dusted.
The bindings have been loosened. I thank this machine spirit.
Good. Escort the payload to the train.
The cogitator shows me a transport lift we may utilize. I pray these sands are cleansing the chitin from those Xenos.
Orders ignored. Fresh magazine. Load up. Survey the terrain while you can, brothers.
Advance while it is clear.
Alright, I'll be back. Shower.
I'm airborne ready. Imperium's hammer. Our adversary will spend deep scan ready. Deny them any advantage of hunger. Satiation. But the Imperium is indomitable. We are.
I have walked worlds after, and have not yet found one I could not conquer.
For the Emperor!
The storm has dissipated. Servitors remind me that I am blessed that I walk as I am, and not as they do.
Deploying bridge. Cut them off!
This is not a test of metal, but of patience.
Brothers, rally to me. Survey the terrain while you can, brothers.
And now a train terminal transcends to become the barrel of a bolter.
Obstruction detected. Removal is required to commence.
Message received. Sticks.
Obstruction cleared. Thank you. Lock objective down. Fresh magazine in. You failed at ultra. Failed.
Seeking operator. Not found.
Stop that target from running fresh water. Fresh cuts. The foe wants it back up. Denial.
Departmental Militorum Ordnance Transfer. 3639 loading complete. Manifest updated.
Avenging angel at your disposal. Some of your poor Anyone need triage? Brothers, together we go. This shitty day just got a lot better. For the Emperor! For the Emperor! Make sure you clean your wounds. For the Emperor! For the Emperor! Keep on your toes.
The warhead is ready to go.
Good. Deploy it.
Our banner awaits unfurled. That is an heretical claim. Unexpected. Let us reassess our approach.
Talassa, I have multiple swarms moving to your location. You have their attention. Deal with them swiftly. We will not get another shot at this.
Located extra stims. We can limit the Tyranids' approach vectors if we deploy an engine on those tracks.
Cogitating proposition. There are engines in service that may disappear bearing stand.
The train requires immediate protection. Rally and coordinate. Pow, Tyranid, mark. Inserting rounds.
Our holy emperor feeds your sacrifice!
Watch for psychic onslaught.
Rated power charged 25%. Engine charged to 50%. Fulton charging system detected. Engine steer requested to perform rites of restoration.
Link your armor to the Mechanicus device. You will need to keep close proximity to the charging station until the reset is complete.
Charging system detected. Engine steer to perform rites of restoration. Attempting proximity. Logging on.
Reload.
Energy transfer resumed. Engine charged to 75%. Dispatcher, the engine is charged and prepared for departure.
Deploy immediately.
With pleasure.
Successful launch.
Detonation in 5. Brace for shockwave.
Well, another day, another daily hard stratagem mission. Today was pretty fun. I had both a run with some friends, Doc and Shinobi, along with just a regular daily myself. So today, the mission that we did was Ballistic Engine with a heavy burden, microreactor breach, and Astra Militarum modifiers. Relatively simple. In all open honesty, as long as nobody dies, it's not really a big problem. So one of the easier dailies you can come across. For the build today, we went with the Bulwark, and we went with the Survivalist build, where we take Intimidating Aura, Armor of Contempt, and Armor Reinforcement. In addition, we also take Focused Strength. And the reason why we take these two, Armor Reinforcement and Focused Strength, is because they both give you opportunities to get armor back via gun strikes. With Armor Reinforcement, when you are doing perfect parries against Majoris or Extremist enemies, and you do a gun strike that does not kill them, you'll still get an armor segment back. And this includes Terminus enemies as well. With Focus Strength, if ever you find yourself in a situation where you're backed into a corner, Focus Strength allows you to do standard shield bashes that will knock Minoris enemies to the ground, and you can gun strike them for armor segments back as well. By having these two, ensuring that we have armor segments, it means that we do not need Focused Restoration, and instead we can take Advanced Conditioning as the team perk. Between the two, they're both very good. This one says that every 30 seconds, all squad members automatically get 1 segment of armor. And then Advanced Conditioning, your contested health across the board fades 50% more slowly. They're both very good. This one is more rando friendly. When you're playing with random people that you don't know, this is better. When you're in a more coordinated group of people that you know, this one is probably one that you'll choose more often. Or especially if you run block weapons, you tend to take this. Do you take this with block weapons? You take this with fencing weapons. You take Intimidating Aura because it allows you to duel Terminus enemies like the Carnifex and the Hellbrute, and you're able to deal significant damage to them, about 5% of their HP every time this ticks. And of course, Armor of Contempt, when you block a ranged attack, enemies within a 10-meter radius will take the damage instead. Very, very good at clearing Minoris enemies, also good at clearing little crappy stuff on the ground, or in the case of Chaos, the small cultists. As for this second here, we take, of course, Focused Strength, Invigorating Icon, Rejuvenating Effect, and Defensive Mastery. We take Invigorating Icon because of the contested HP that it gives you or your allies. They'll be very grateful to you should you provide this to them. And Rejuvenating Effect, sometimes this is more of a quality of life perk. If you are fully confident that you can trust your team that they won't go down, then maybe having something like Merciless Resolve to give you extra melee damage, or Inspiration where your banner makes them deal more damage might be more your style. This is usually more generally taken if you're more the offensive type. I take this as a quality of life perk because sometimes when you're surrounded by enemies, you don't have the time to be kneeling down and reviving allies and taking free poke damage. So it's better to just have this instead and bring them up that way. In addition, if one thing I learned today, if you have a heavy that has the squad renewal perk, so whenever an ally is revived, they come back with full HP, this will also work with that as well. You just put this on the ground, your allies come back, they're fully healed, no worries. For the Prestige perk, I take Auxiliary Reload, Resilience, Overcharge, and Masterful Defense. The most important ones, you take Auxiliary Reload first when you're doing your first Prestige, and then you immediately grab Masterful Defense for your second Prestige. I shouldn't need to explain why having your ability charge restored by 1% for every blocked range attack would be important for you. This is pretty obvious. Mind you, this only works if you have a shield. It does not work if you are running the Thunder Hammer. Please be aware of that. If you are wielding a Thunder Hammer, you do not have a shield on your character. Only by using a different melee weapon, either a power fist or a sword or any of the other ones, even a chainsword, a power axe, right? Any of these will give you the shield, but if you have the Thunder Hammer, you will not have the shield, in which case that perk won't count. Oh, apologies. Let's go back to the weapons. For the pistol, we're running the Heroic Bolt Heavy Pistol. This is the Retribution's Bequest, and this is the perk grid, where we take Headhunter, Adamantine Grip, and Rapid Health in the top tree. Then we go down, Increased Capacity, Extended Magazine, Death Strike, and Great Might in the lower tree. Then we head back up, Discipline, Strong Finish, Headhunter, and then Gunstrike Reload. This will complete the build. And as for the Power Sword, my favorite is the Fencing variant of the Power Sword. And for that we take Armored Strength, Master of Offense, Perpetual Strength, Momentum Gain, Skill Restoration, and Kill Streak in the top row. And then we go down to Hard Target, and then we go across from there, Cutting Edge, Extremist Slayer, right? And then we also finish it off with Power Restoration. And then from Extremist Slayer, we also take Majoris and Terminus Slayer. So we get all three major Slayer perks. And finish off with Power Restoration. Of course, you are also free to, you don't need to take Power Restoration. You can also take Perpetual Strength if you want. That's completely fine. So that is the build for the Bulwark, the Survivalist build. Very useful if you prefer a slower, more methodical, like almost like a playstyle more similar to something like Dark Souls, where you prefer to dodge and block slowly. Not the most offensive build, but one that's very good on hard stratagems. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. Thank you very much for your support every single time. I do appreciate you. If you like the comment, please, if you like the content, please like, comment, and subscribe. And remember, as always,
For the Emperor!